like an attempt.
Alrighty. Let's go talk to Cynthia. Let's see here. Yeah, you're feeling sweaty. Ooh, I found a lot of clues. Anyway, let's go through the suspicions now. A captain's legacy. Start.
Cynthia, you became captain after Mortuga died?
Yep. It's just the way it's meant to be.
Just the way it's meant to be, right? We got it.
But, there was a document?
That would be... Well, not the... That would be... What was... The command contract, right? Yeah.
Correct. Okay, but you have to admit, the wording on this thing is kind of vague. It doesn't actually say, "Hi everyone, Mortuga here. Cynthia gets to be captain if I die."
Let's review, shall we? This contract represents an agreement between the two individuals in contention over the ownership and command of the Mortuga submarine.
The two
Yes.
individuals. That's you and Mortuga.
Indeed.
But you're not actually named, by name.
If I may continue, for their own safety and privacy, these two people shall only be referred to as Party A and Party B. See? Mortuga was quite a private person. He was just being considerate.
You call it
Nope.
considerate. I call it convenient.
So Mortuga is Party A.
Correct. Previously, Party A has been considered the legal owner of the Mortuga submarine, and thus its rightful commander. He's clearly talking about himself. It's the Mortuga submarine, after all, and he was the commander.
Yeah, but he didn't
However,
want it to
a
be
recent
called the Mortuga
development
submarine.
has exposed that Party B is in fact the legal owner of this vessel.
Party B. That's you.
Affirmative.
Recent development. There's more of that deliberately vague wording.
I have a question. When exactly did Mortuga write this contract?
When exactly? I don't actually know.
You don't know when he wrote it?
Well, it must have been sometime after I came aboard the submarine. I assume it was after I presented my case to him.
Cynthia might not know, but we actually have some insight on this. For one, we know how the contract was written. How
Yep.
it was actually created, I mean.
There we go.
It was typed on Warman's typewriter, so it was made sometime after Warman arrived.
And,
Which
and
is
Warman and Dirk arrived
relatively
after I
recent,
did, so
right?
this gets me off the hook.
No, it doesn't.
Try not to sound too relieved. But yeah, this does seem
I
to
do love
confirm-
this. I love that she's young and
Now,
she's
my next question is
not
this.
hiding her
When did you
intentions
sign
very
the
well.
Contract?
A little while ago? Some amount of time ago?
If this conversation gets any more vague, I'm going to cry. Was it a day before the murder? A week?
Surely it was at some point before the murder. Otherwise...
That would be forgery.
I think it might be time to make an accusation.
Showed the contract to, signed the contract inside. Mortuga's murder, Cynthia's murder. Some of these are so funny. Okay. To avoid paying taxes because nobody else wanted to, and forced Mortuga's signature. Let's see here. Signed the contract after Mortuga's murder.
Cynthia Seafoam signed the contract after Mortuga's murder and forged Mortuga's signature.
Such a rude accusation! So rude! I assure you, that is Mortuga's exact signature.
Except he
Do you
doesn't have
any
one.
evidence that it's been forged?
Well, we have evidence that he...
We have evidence in the form of a clue.
We have evidence that he didn't actually have a strict signature. Because there's no such thing in his log. He writes it however the hell he feels like, from time to time. And also, you directly copied this one.
The captain's log. It's basically a stack of cards, printed out by the submarine's control panel. Each little card has a space for the captain to sign. And the most recent card is signed by you, Cynthia. All the rest are signed by Mortuga. Well, sort of.
Let's see. Cynthia Seafoam. Oh, Cynthia's signature on the contract. Magnus Mortuga's signature on the contract. Is the mirror image. Well, not a mirror image. Exact match of Mortuga's signature on this card because Cynthia wrote from memory, but it doesn't match any of the other cards.
Mortuga's signature on the contract is an exact match of Mortuga's signature on this card, but it doesn't match any of the other cards.
Yeah, it's a perfect match. What's the problem?
The perfect match is the problem. You were too accurate. If you'd done a worse job, you might have gotten away with it.
What do you mean?
If you look through the cards, Mortuga never signs his name the same way twice.
But the signature on the contract matches one of them exactly, which seems to be proof that you copied it, or traced it, or whatever it was.
Oh, whoops. Didn't notice that. I thought it was his signature. Why doesn't he have a signature?
So, Cynthia forged the
There you go, you admitted it.
That means Mortuga had the contract typed up, but then never signed it?
Right after Mortuga was killed, I went looking to see if he'd written a will. That's when I found it, laying inside the little hatch in the control panel. I grabbed it and hurried back to my room to read it. After reading it, I could come to only one conclusion, that he wrote it about me, but never got a chance to show it to me.
Remind me why you were so sure it was written about you?
A recent development has exposed that Party B is in fact the legal owner of this vessel.
You're really the legal owner of the Mortuga submarine?
Cynthia's Mortuga's daughter. Mortuga sold the submarine to Cynthia before he died. It was originally the Seafoam submarine.
It
We
was
know
originally the Seafoam submarine.
this. Something that shows Cynthia's connection to the original submarine. Right, what was that? I keep having to take little breaks because I have shit to do, so sometimes some of the details go away for a little bit. A strange blueprint, the Mortuga submarine, so this isn't it. Where is it? The framed photograph forged in symmetry. Is that Cynthia's mom? But that's not... Is that the submarine in the back, or is that a ship? Which part shows the original submarine? Well, the submarine. Cynthia's family were trying to sell. Cynthia's family were constructing.
This was back when it was still being built.
The Seafoam submarine was never completed. We got close, and then we stopped. It lay rusting in the shipyard for some time. Mortuga would eventually purchase it from my father. At
Yes.
which point it was altered, completed, and renamed the Mortuga submarine.
Altered.
Is that the blueprint that we need for this?
Yeah, the blueprints from my mother's original design. But as I said, that version was never completed. I've been trying to update it to show how the submarine looks now. The design changed a bit after Mortuga bought it.
Wait, if Mortuga bought it, then he did own it.
It wasn't a legitimate purchase. It wasn't my father's to sell.
So, the recent development mentioned in the contract, that was
me, informing Mortuga that his ownership of the submarine was based on an illegitimate purchase. My intention was to refund his payment and undo the transaction, placing the submarine back into my ownership.
Wow, I bet he loved that.
refund the payment. You tried to give him his money back?
Not money. Something else.
Yeah, they traded. But what the hell? What did Cynthia want to give back to Mortuga to undo the purchase of the submarine? This I am not sure of. The black box, maybe?
Nope.
Nope. I don't remember. Shit, what would that be? Frame painting of a woman found in the captain's cabin. There's a metal plaque. Used to be in my house.
That's not it.
No, fucking, I didn't mean to try and present it. The Indeeds, perhaps.
The deeds to the
Yeah.
Stonetop Inn. Originally owned by the Stonetop family until it was passed into the ownership of Magnus Mortuga. And then...
Exactly why I brought it with me. It's a deed of the ownership that has been signed by many different people. Originally handwritten by Solomon Stonetop, and presented as proof. Yes.
Deeds
Here.
passed from Mortuga to Donovan Drummond, Cynthia's stepfather.
So that's how Mortuga paid for the submarine. He sold his house, basically.
I came aboard with the intention of giving the Stone Top Inn back to Mortuga in exchange for my mother's submarine. And that's exactly what I did.
But did Mortuga actually accept your offer?
When I first made the proposal, he didn't give me an answer either way. He looked at the inn deeds very closely, read the whole thing, front and back, then he handed them back and told me he'd need some time. Before I heard anything else about it, he was killed. Obviously, I thought I'd never find out what his decision was, but then I found the command contract. It seemed like he decided to accept my proposal after all, and just not had a chance to tell me.
Are we sure about this? Well, okay. So... yeah, I need grip. Alright, I guess we have things to give to Grip. Let him look at. Alright, let's see.
Werman's still attempting to wrestle his grand opus into existence, is he? I rather thought he'd be done by now.
Nope.
Who does this belong to? Wilfred Winterbottom?
Who's
What?
that?
I just made him up.
Oh.
Fair enough. Yeah, I'm just gonna ask him about stuff until things make sense.
Undeniably forlorn, isn't it?
What do you think, haunted? It's probably haunted, right?
If it was haunted, then it was only because Mortuga himself was its ghost. He seemed drawn to it, entranced, always held within its orbit, unable to drift away.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how the wheel got damaged?
It looks in working order to me.
No, look. Some of the spokes are different. It looks like they broke off and got replaced.
You're quite right. Although it's not exactly at odds with the ship as a whole, is it?
Meaning?
Look around you. She's a ramshackle old thing.
Oh, yeah.
Sturdy, yes, even handsome in places, but undeniably a patchwork of sorts.
That is 100% true.
This is from a ship's sail.
I think so.
Did you sell sails? In your shop?
No, ship parts like that fell within the remit of the Drummond shipyard, a few doors down.
Okay. Wooden boy.
Wonderful, isn't it? Cornelius thinks it might be his great-grandmother. For all I know, he may be right.
It belonged to Mortuga, I assume?
Yes, and to me it sits right alongside that iron bell in his office and that stone cauldron in the storeroom. Together, they form Mortuga's collection of inexplicably cursed-looking nautical artifacts.
Well, you just gave me a clue on what to ask you about. Let's ask you about the cauldron.
So what's the deal with this cauldron?
I've no idea.
Really? I figured you've been here a while. Surely Mortuga would have mentioned it.
He never did. Seems like he was keeping it secret.
From who?
From everyone.
Why would it need to be a secret?
Maybe he just wanted it all for himself. Yeah, whatever was in there, I mean.
It wasn't really Mortuga's modus operandi to be selfish like that. Quite honestly, it's more likely to be the exact opposite.
What, so keeping it secret was him being selfless somehow?
Like if it was dangerous. He kept it hidden as a way of keeping you all safe.
That's definitely possible. He already told me about the bell, so let's see what else he's got here. What else we've got. We can talk to.
Godric nautical
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah. I forgot he
aeronautical
was mentioned here.
precision measurement and navigation instruments. Great name.
As well, this was shortly before the rebrand.
Why'd you decide to rebrand the shop?
You see, the news about the silkworm serpent put the town in a particular sort of mood.
Oh?
Interest in all things nautical adventure was on the rise, you know. They put up that statue, we get tourists even.
So you capitalized on the zeitgeist.
Look at you, using the vocabulary.
Okay. What do you know about
What do you make
this?
of this?
A message in a bottle?
There's a little drawing, too. Some kind of symbol?
To me, it looks like a diagram.
Well, we already know what this
Where did
is.
this bottle come from?
I'm pretty sure Tadpole fished it out of the ocean.
That's how she got all the stuff in the room, I think.
Well, that's a delightful little habit, isn't it?
Alright, what else can we ask him about?
What's the deal with this blueprint?
We
It's
know what the
kind of a
deal is,
mess.
but I just want
They
to
say
see if I can
Mortuga
trigger
bought
something
an
in him.
incomplete submarine and then paid for it to be completed. So it only makes sense.
But
that
who
the
did he pay to
blueprint's as
complete it?
ramshackle as the ship itself.
Where'd he buy it from?
How'd he pay for it?
One, the shipyard, I imagine, and two, I have no idea. It never seemed to have any money.
Let's see what you have to
Rip,
say about the
what do you know
indeeds
about this
here.
document?
Ah, yes, I believe it belongs to Cynthia, and she gave it to Mortuga shortly after she first arrived.
Right. Do we have anything else we can ask him about this one?
Goodness me.
What's it a photo of?
Well, it's a face. I suppose we can agree on that.
Doesn't look like any face I've ever seen.
No, well, perhaps you ought to count yourself lucky.
Ooh. That was ominous. Let's actually ask him about some of Zephyr's stuff.
Do you know if Zephyr made this himself?
He must have done. He didn't have it when I first got here. In fact, I'm pretty sure he measured Mortuga's head to get the shape right.
Measured
Crystal
Mortuga's head.
ball.
That's interesting.
Oh, how quaint. What's that? What's it for? Oh, you know, the usual. Whispering questions into the great unseen beyond, hoping without hope to get a response. There's some kind of pattern. It almost looks pictorial.
Does it mean something?
It might do. I imagine poor old Zephyr has been trying his best to figure it out.
Okay. Don't think there's much else. Well, we could ask about this.
Capdo. Ah, there you go. Sorry. Oh, I don't know. She probably did it to reduce drag, you know, like an aerodynamics thing. Hydrodynamics, I guess, if that's a thing.
He'll just have an entire conversation by himself, huh?
Oh, he absolutely will. All right. Maybe this.
Oh, yes, I remember hearing about this. A submarine constructed by the harbour master and the shipyard mechanic, who I believe was her husband.
Where'd you hear about it?
Just gossip from around town.
All right. I don't think there's much else I can ask him about right now that makes sense. I definitely want to hear about this.
Yes, can't really miss it, can you?
It's creeping me out, but I really want to know what it is.
I wouldn't lose sleep over it if I were you.
He definitely knows some stuff. All right. What is this?
Back in this letter or code, it's detailing how, when, and where to find the Mortuga submarine. This Ibis person claiming to have information on Mortuga.
You know who that is?
No, Mortuga never mentioned anyone by that name. Not to me, anyway.
Okay. So. Oh, wait.
Grip, can we take a look in the basket?
Yes.
Will you be getting out of the basket?
No.
No. God, there really are just things that I've missed looking at. The game is like, hey, asshole, over here. Basket for a hot air balloon. It's hanging in the entire... Oh, hello, the rest of the... You motherfucker. You lied to me. You lied to me. Mr. Grip's Emporium. Buy, sell, repair. Here at Mr. Grip's, we chart the unchartable, plot the unplottable, and measure the unmeasurable. With the right contraption in your pocket, even the great unknown may be quantified and calculated. Open 10 p.m. to 6 p.m., Monday to Saturday. You bastard! You lied!
Mr. Grip's balloon basket.
No, we already... Stop. You motherfucker.
Okay, so you're not really an aeronaut, but you did own a hot air balloon for some reason?
For most of its life, it was just ornamental. We put it out the front of the shop as a billboard.
No wonder you crashed if you were trying to fly an ornamental billboard.
And then after you crashed it, you brought it inside the submarine?
You'd rather I just let it sink into the ocean? Besides, it's useful. Anytime I want to reread our company mantra, it's printed right there.
And anytime you wanted to check your opening times, they're right there.
Quite right.
Oh look, there you are, with the cane, as ever.
Of course, Mr. Grip always has Cornelius Kane by his side.
But why? What's the point?
I don't know what to tell you. It's just my shtick.
Oh my god.
You fucker. Really? Can I not confront him about this? there is a goddamn part of the wheel in his basket. Why can't I ask him about... Wow, did I never ask him about these people? Okay.
Young Cynthia seems quite convinced that she should be the new captain in the wake of Mortuga's
I guess I forgot to do this at some
Sounds like
point.
you don't agree.
Well, now, I didn't say that. It's just...
You don't think she's up to the task?
On the contrary, from what I've seen, Cynthia is a remarkably bright and capable young woman. So much so that I bemoan seeing her spend her best years hidden away down here in the dark.
Now, it doesn't have to be permanent. She could be captain for a little while and then go do something else.
Alright, I'll just do this for the sake of completion.
I will say, in the last day or so, the symmetry does seem particularly somber.
Because of Mortuga's death?
Yes, the problem seems to be that she considers herself a kind of catalyst.
Does she? Why?
Well, I believe she'd been working on some new project, and shortly before Mortuga died, Symmetry shared this project with him.
Yes.
And then he dies. It's probably just bad timing.
What kind of project was it?
I really have no idea. What's that? Oh, yes. Cornelius tells me he saw Symmetry drawing something while in the mess hall. A poster, apparently?
Yep. She was making a new magic show. We know all this. What can I ask him about to... Okay,
That's it. Mariana's pipe. She let you
did I
see
not
it.
show him this at some point?
And? Did you discover anything?
We did.
Well, all right then. End of conversation, apparently.
God damn it. Alright. I guess we can cover the command contracts. Oh, the illusion poster. He just mentioned this.
Cornelius tells me he spotted Miss Silkmoth drawing this while she was in the mess hall.
What's it a drawing of, exactly?
Let's have a look, shall we? That's Symmetry, I assume. And she's sitting on the cauldron, facing a window.
Oh, she's sitting on the cauldron. Wow, I never actually thought about that. Yes, she is. God damn. Okay.
Two individuals in contention of the ownership, however, recent developments exposed. No, I don't like it.
Now, what's wrong with it?
The wording, it's too vague. It could be about anything.
But if it's not about Cynthia and Mortuga, what would it be about?
I couldn't say, but I stand by it. There's a chance Cynthia's got the wrong end of the stick. She oughtn't be captain after all. Oh, sorry, Cornelius. He doesn't like it when I say wrong end of the stick.
Of course he doesn't. Alright. So... who can we ask about some more stuff? Let's see, the captain's log, doesn't matter. Action figure. The indies, the cell phone. Oh, maybe she knows something about this.
A gun!
It's not a gun.
What is it?
We don't really know.
The unknown!
God, I love her so much.
Dost thou require this card's consent when saving souls from drowning deep?
Well, no, not really.
Then what purpose doth it serve?
That is a good goddamn question, isn't it? Hold on. Maybe I can ask Cynthia about the basket. Considering part of the fucking wheel is in it.
It's a throne.
It's not
Oh,
a
wait.
Shut up with the
It's
throne
It's not a
thing.
label. It's a whole document.
My parents used to shop here from time to time. They'd complain that Mr. Grip would charge them full price, even though they were locals.
Heh. Grip's not one to give out discounts, huh? Give us your professional opinion. Laser gun? Shrek ray?
Intergalactic hair dryer.
It's an antenna. A really
Oh?
weird antenna, but yeah. Also,
For
it's
what?
damaged. It's starting to rust, and there's sediment in the joints. Seawater can really do a number on electronics. You gotta be careful.
Yeah, but...
There's
An
something
antenna.
suspicious about Dirk.
Let's go talk to him.
Oh, about Dirk now. Well, we know he's a lot shadier than he lets on, but... Alright, let's talk to him. The other murder. Oh! Well, of Magnus Mordoom.
Tell me, Dirk, have you ever been involved in the planning of a murder?
Bro, not cool. Why would you come right out and attack me like that?
Because We have this. But what he's talking about...
We'll get to that later.
What do you mean? Oh, audio evidence. Right. Right. Shit. I forgot I wasn't here. Okay, that's me. That's me. Which part suggests Dirk has been planning to kill someone?
Hey, listen. Why don't we... Hey,
This one.
listen. Why don't we just kill him? Now, that helps both of us. If he dies, we're both free, right?
So, who are you planning to kill, Dirk?
Magnus
Sorry,
Mordoom.
but I can't tell you. I know that sounds mondo suspicious, but I just flat out can't say any more about it.
If you're not going to elaborate, we might just have to assume this is a recording of you planning to kill Magnus Mortuga.
No, it isn't.
Come on, man, that's way off. Why would I want to kill Mortuga? I admire the guy. He's fascinating. I came to the submarine to meet him, not murder him.
Hang on. I thought you only came to the submarine because you were tagging along with Worman.
I mean, yeah,
Oops,
it was
I clicked.
Worman
Oh, well.
who wanted to come to Silkworm and, you know, find the submarine, but I figured if I came with him, I could meet this real guy, the real Mortuga, you know, for research.
Oh, wait. I'm falling behind. Dirk, why would you want to research Mortuga?
Was fired by, was married to, was the original... Well, Magnus Mortuga was the original inspiration for Marcus Mordoom. Who Dirk plays in the movie
Magnus
adaptation.
Mortuga
We know this.
was the original inspiration for Marcus Mordoom, who Dirk plays.
Hey, Vince
in the movie
Vanderpeer's up there.
adaptation.
Cool.
Right, so, look, I had this idea. I figured surely meeting the real Mortuga would help with my portrayal of Mordoom in the next movie. Like I said, research. You hear about actors doing that kind of thing, don't you?
So, that was your idea? Your own personal plan? To come with Worman to the submarine?
Yeah, but I don't like the way you phrased that. It sounds like you're leading up to something, or...
Yeah, I don't believe that's why you came here with Worman. In fact, I don't think it was your own idea at all. There's clearly a third party involved. Someone or something that we haven't mentioned yet.
The movie producer, or at the very least the movie production company, told Dirk needed Worman to meet, asked Dirk to spy on J.D. Worman, and report back.
The movie producer asked Dirk to spy on J.D. Worman and report back.
It seems like you're basically here as an informant for the Wit and Whimsy production company.
Yes.
You know, those guys who pay your salary.
Spy on Worman? No way, you got it all wrong. Besides, how am I supposed to report back to Wit and Whimsy? They're hundreds of miles away, and we're floating out here in the middle of the ocean.
You have a fucking cell phone, my guy. Come on now.
This is your cell phone, right?
Yeah, but it doesn't get any signal out here, not even standing on deck. It's quickly running out of battery, too.
No battery and no signal. What if I said you had a way around both of those problems?
Oh, hold on. What? Well, you have the device. Yep. Exactly.
I think this weird ray gun looking thing is actually a custom antenna for your phone. I'd imagine it doubles as a battery charger too. Pretty convenient.
Bro, I don't know what you're basing this on. I mean, look, you plugged it in, but the battery still isn't charging, and I'm still not getting any network signal.
Not down here. Because the custom antenna thing is broken. Yeah, we know
The
this.
custom antenna thing is broken.
Oh, for real? Oh, man, it doesn't look broken.
I'm pretty sure it got waterlogged after someone dumped it in the bilge water.
That's where it was? No wonder I couldn't find it.
Ah, there it is.
I mean, okay, whatever, you got me. Consider me fully got.
You know, this thing doesn't look like any kind of retail model.
It
More
isn't.
like a one-off bit of custom engineering.
I'm guessing the production company issued it to Dirk specifically for this journey. Probably when they realized he'd be out in the ocean and might need some help getting a phone signal.
Yeah, so Mr. Vanderpeer really didn't want me going off-grid, so he set me up with a way to turn my cell phone into a kind of heavy-duty satellite phone.
And what did Mr. Vanderpeer want you to keep him informed about, exactly?
Dirk doesn't have to admit to anything else. All the evidence we need is right here.
The phone. Let's see, he's still struggling. He keeps writing the first chapter. Remember, we need several new characters. Yep.
There's a handful of outgoing messages from you to Vincent Vanderveer. Specifically, they're all updates on Werman's progress with his novel.
Look, the studio was worried Werman was just gonna disappear without ever finishing the book. So they sent me to keep an eye on him. Maybe even steer him in the right direction a little bit.
The right direction, in terms of the story.
Yeah, so the movie studio has this grand plan. They want to make 3 more Marcus Mordoom movies, at least. And so they really need Werman to have his books play out to support that plan.
3 more movies, huh?
Well, they could just write them
Sounds
without
like
him.
quite
Movie
the commitment.
productions companies do
Yeah,
that all the
I mean,
time. Again, Children of the
it
Corn.
It would take years.
Interesting. I think we may have finally looped back around to the question at hand. Let's listen to this again, shall we?
Hey, listen, why don't we just kill him? That helps both of us. If he dies, we're both free, right? Come on, I know you don't have any better ideas.
Dirk, I think I finally worked out who you wanted to kill.
Marcus Mordoom, the fictional character.
Marcus Mordoom, the fictional character. The person
Because
you're
that way
talking
he's
to in
free
the
to take
recording
other jobs.
must be
Werman is free to
You're
write however the fuck he
suggesting
wants.
He should
Yeah.
kill off the Mordoom character in his next book.
Hey, come on, dude.
Do you deny it?
Why would I want to kill off Mordoom? That's my character, my job.
You hate the character and think he's boring. You want to quit acting. You want to be free to take
You
other
want to
acting
be free
jobs.
to
Yep,
take other
exactly.
acting jobs instead.
Let's take a look at the cell phone one more time.
Let's indeed. Because you have a couple emails, I believe. The offer's still on the table. Yep.
There's an email in here offering you a big role in an upcoming movie, and another email from your agent reminding you that you're not free to take it, and won't be for several years. From what I gather, you signed a pretty lousy contract with Wit and Whimsy, and now you...
Okay, hang on, sorry, but how would you know anything about my contract?
Well, I don't know the fine details, but I did get a general sense of it.
Did we learn anything about Dirk's contract with the movie studio? I mean, we did via the cell
We
phone,
already
but
covered this.
where else? Where else did we learn something about this? What the f... Yeah, I don't remember where else we learned anything about this. Oh, hold on. The magazine. Let me see. Magazine...
It seems to me like your co-star soaked up most of the budget for the movie, and you ended up with a bad deal.
Possibly because you were too keen to sign whatever contract they gave you.
Yep.
Possibly just because you didn't have much negotiating power, since you weren't famous yet.
You know, a little from column A, a little from column B.
You said yourself, the studio wanted to make at least 3 more Marcus Mordoom movies. So you're stuck in that lousy contract for several years. Unless you can somehow ensure the next movie is the last one.
So, if Werman kills off the character in the books, that would stop the studio making more movies? I'm not
Or,
convinced
at the
that
very
would
least, making
work.
more movies with him as the character.
The point is, now that I'm a known actor, I could be making more money with a different studio. A lot more. But I can't let it get out that I wanted the Mordoom character to be killed off. Everyone's gonna take it the wrong way. They'll call me greedy and ungrateful. Look, you gotta understand, killing off Mordoom isn't just about me. I was also trying to help Werman. He's been looking for a way out too.
A way out?
He's not enjoying writing the books anymore. The whole thing became just this awful burden. I'm sure he'd be happier if he could just be done with it. Hey, besides, you know, maybe killing the main character would actually make for an interesting story. Did you ever consider that?
Alright, so we finally got all this covered. What the there was something that he said that made me think we need to... I feel like he said something that made me briefly think of someone else to ask about something else, but now I'm stumped. Okay, I'm not sure what the hell I landed on there. Let me see. I'm pretty sure I've asked like 4 or 5 people their suspicion points. What the fuck do you mean 2 out of 8? Alright, so... oh, there's a little check mark next to them. So I still need these 4. Okay. Let's just ask people about clues until something pops up. I've asked you about most things, but...
I remember the first time I laid eyes on Godric Grip. He was dragging this through the parlor. Man and basket both, soaked to the core, having just been pulled from the ocean.
This is after he crashed his hot air balloon.
Apparently so.
I wonder why he bothered to bring the basket into the submarine.
Yeah, maybe he wanted to fix up his balloon and try flying it again.
If that was his intention, he showed no signs of acting upon it. Fascinating. Some unseen entity is attempting to speak with us through the radio.
I think it's just broken.
Of course it's broken. That's precisely what opens it up to ethereal transmission.
Oh, God. Jesus, dude.
Has the wheel always looked like that?
Like what?
With one side broken off and replaced with a different material.
It's never been my job to steer the ship, so I've never really taken any notice.
That's fair.
Somebody's been trying to piece together Silkworm's history by the looks of it.
We noticed Mortuga's on there, but his name's not connected to anyone else.
Did he ever talk about his family? Or where he came from?
He never spoke of his heritage, no. This seems to be a personal item of Cynthia's. As such, it is not my place to make a comment.
That's very fair. I just want to see his...
A bit of light reading,
It's a book about a hex.
So I see, a charming pulp adventure by the looks of it.
Is it the same kind of hex that's in your hex bottle?
Let's see. No, they're quite different. The hex referred to here is merely an abstract form of curse that manifests, for the most part...
Sorry, did you just read the entire book?
Of course not. Just chapters 1 through 5.
Whoa! Damn, dude.
Why is it still encased in polypropylene?
Makes it more valuable to a collector. I'm sure that you get it. You're a kind of collector, aren't you?
I collect only one-of-a-kind items, and only those with significant provenance.
Technically, this does have significant provenance, since it's owned by Dirk, and he's the actor who plays the character.
Oh, yeah.
That's true. All right.
The ship's compass. I witnessed Cynthia carrying this from the control room the night Magnus was murdered.
Yeah, I think it broke. She was taking it to get fixed.
Odd, it's never broken before. There must be a connection.
What else does he have to... I'm not getting anything out of this right now. Let's see. What have we not talked to Tadpole about? Let's just ask about this for fun.
You know, I think I'd make a pretty good action figure. Maybe a bath toy.
You absolutely
with
would.
little legs that kick when you wind me up.
I'd buy it.
Of course you would.
Silkworm on sea. Let's see. Magnus, Grip, Worman, Cynthia. Oh, and Sim. Those 5 are from the town. Or they lived there for a while at least.
You think they all knew each other from before the submarine?
Magnus and Grip knew each other, I think. They lived opposite, see?
Oh, yeah.
Magnus used to let me steer. He even taught me how to do it.
Sounds like he was setting you up to be the next captain.
I don't know about that. I guess now that Cynthia's captain, she wants an up-to-date blueprint of the submarine.
Why was there an out-of-date blueprint?
The ship has kind of a complex history.
Yeah, we
She's
know
been
this.
through a few different phases, lived through a few rough patches.
Okay.
The Stone Top Inn. That's where Magnus lived, back before the submarine.
He lived in the inn, but he wasn't part of the Stone Top family, surely.
No, I don't think he had any family in the town.
Do you recognize any of these objects?
The mermaid's tongue, rumored to be lost at sea.
You've heard of it? Tadpole?
Oh, no, not by name.
Maybe Zephyr was trying to get hold of it.
Yeah, maybe he was.
I don't like the underscore of was.
I'm surprised Sim let you see it. She's normally pretty guarded about it.
Do you know why she wears it all the time?
It's some kind of family heirloom, I think.
Yeah, it's sentimental.
There it is, on the left-hand side, in the big tank of water.
What is it? Some kind of sea creature?
I think it's the reason they built the submarine.
They built
It
a
is, we know
submarine
this.
to house a sea creature.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand. Where would it live? Wouldn't it need to be in water?
Yeah, there's a special area of the submarine that can fill up with seawater.
Where?
Right below your
On
room.
top of it right this second.
Indeed. And there's a chest down there that we want to check out too. Sun tablets, handwritten letter.
Grip's got his brand figured out, huh? Kind of an 18th century vaudeville aeronaut vibe?
Even just the choice to use the word emporium.
Oh, I don't know anything about that.
You sure?
Never seen it before.
Liar.
What?
Nothing.
Turk tried to get me to take these. He's convinced we've all got a vitamin D deficiency. He said that's why everyone on the submarine is, in his words, moody and weird.
Fair enough.
Cynthia mentioned
Oops.
the ship's compass broke. Looks like Grip's in the middle of fixing it.
Did Cynthia say exactly how it broke? Or what was wrong with it?
She just said it was acting erratically.
Okay, I'm not really getting anything new out of you for now. I mean, I might as well ask her about everything else, but...
I kinda wish Dirk hadn't brought that onto the submarine.
Why?
Feels like it breaks some unspoken rule, having contact with the outside world. I really don't know why Werman brought that bulky old thing with him.
That's no way to talk about Dark.
Maybe
That's
the
good.
typewriter's got some kind of sentimental value.
It must do, otherwise he'd upgrade to something more modern. I don't doubt he could afford it.
Oh, he certainly could. But we know he's also a big fucking poser, much like Dirk said.
If you watch him closely, Grip holds this tighter whenever he gets sad or nervous, and only lets go of it when he's totally at ease.
Sounds like you've really been staring at him.
Yeah, well, you can learn a lot watching someone's involuntary movements.
You can.
Okay, do me.
You're tired, achy. You only got an hour of sleep on a hard surface.
Wow, I feel so seen.
Looks like Mortuga chose to use a typewriter for this.
To make it more official, maybe?
It's more that he didn't like writing by hand. He'd even sometimes ask me to write things for him.
Oh,
Like what?
Oh, just little notes, you know.
or his signature. That's interesting. Let's ask about the log here.
Wasn't one for record keeping.
Well, he did make a few entries, though.
Looks like it's just each time someone new arrives on the submarine.
That makes sense. He was always people-focused. Human interactions, relationships. It's what he considered most important.
Well, I've asked about basically everything. Let's just ask about the jacket.
It's custom made. See the S emblem on the epaulets? And on the back?
S for what?
Seafoam.
Obviously.
We know that
So why
Sim
isn't
can
Cynthia
sew,
wearing it?
I guess she'd rather keep it preserved.
but it's not. She didn't make it because, you know, it was her mom's jacket. But I think it is interesting. All right, we didn't get anything new out of that. So how about we're just gonna have to, you know, go through people and just show them everything until we get some kind of fucking clue.
Bingo! Lydian's locket in the flesh.
Lillian.
And Lillian is... who?
By all accounts, some kind of sorceress.
How come you know about this?
Well, it's a brass trinket, and thus it's often placed within the jurisdiction of my expertise.
Fair, I guess.
Something catch your eye?
Rumored to be lost at sea requires a special key. Is that right?
The mermaid's tongue? Do you know anything about it?
No, can't say I do.
I mean,
Based on this, I wonder if it may not even be real. After all, there isn't even a photograph. That's just a drawing. I don't really deal real in anything post-industrial revolution. Try Cynthia.
Oh?
Teenage girl, cell phone.
Oh,
just
fuck you.
natural fit. What do you say?
Damn it.
Is that a sun?
Probably. Although it could be a wheel.
Yes,
Oh.
wheel tablets.
No, that's actually interesting.
Where on earth did you find this?
It was just lying around. Do you know what it is?
What I do know is that it belonged to Mortuga.
But you don't know what it was actually for.
I couldn't say with any academic certainty.
Okay. I mean, we've asked about almost everything so far, but
Are there
we might as
really
well
only
just go through the
two
whole thing.
characters?
It's just a poster. I'm sure there are more in the actual film.
If it sticks to the novel, there actually might only be 2 characters.
Let's see here. Nope. Doesn't say it anywhere. No based on, no inspired by.
Inspired by what?
True events. Then again, I suppose it is largely imaginary and mostly guesswork. I'd imagine that gets him off the hook.
It might.
That's the captain, is it? And her accessories are a compass and a map.
So?
So they made her the navigator and the captain. Typical navigator erasure.
Oh, man.
Yes, this was clearly made by someone who understands the value of iconography.
You mean the S emblems?
The whole thing?
All right, we don't have anything else. Yeah, we're just gonna have to go around and ask everybody about everything. God fucking damn it. We've already asked her about basically everything, but let's ask about these 2 new things.
There's only one
Well,
thing
new,
more
but-
mysterious than a locked box, and that's an unlocked box that's been emptied of its contents.
Did you ever come across the cauldron in your research?
No, it really does seem to be something Mortuga's been keeping to himself.
What do you make of those scratch marks?
I'm not sure. They don't really look like anything made by an animal.
That's
Oh.
relief. Wait, is it?
No, it's not, because that was my theory.
I'm getting mahogany embedded with sea salt.
Maybe from when Grip crashed his balloon into the ocean?
No, the basket is made from wicker and carbon fiber. The wood inside the basket, that's the mahogany.
There we go. I mean, we'll have to ask him about that eventually. See, this... Like I said, this is what happened with Tangle Tower 2. I have a basket. I know for a fact that there's a broken part of the wheel in it. I know the wheel is broken. I've asked him about the basket and the wheel. But because I haven't asked someone else about one other thing, I can't confront him with that yet. I know that's, you know, how to make this game actually work as a game. But it is frustrating sometimes to already know I'm going to need to confront this character about this thing and then not being able to when you've already figured it out. That gets up my ass.
Apparently, Grip ended up on the submarine because he crashed his balloon over the ocean. I mean, it's a great story, but
You don't think it's true?
Grip's pretty smart. In fact, he might even be the smartest guy on the submarine. I just don't see him crashing his balloon like that.
Maybe he just got caught in a storm.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that.
I think we've asked him... Nope. There's quite a few things we haven't asked him about. So we can probably get a lot of stuff out of this.
Chart the unchartable, plot the unplottable, and measure the unmeasurable. Nice tagline.
It is.
I think it's a little much. For a shop that sells compasses?
It's not about the compasses. The thing he's really selling is wanderlust.
Wonder what?
The desire
Wanderlust.
to explore
Yeah.
the world and experience the unknown.
Bing! Points for Sally. It's broken. Or possessed by an evil spirit. One of the two.
That's a good story. You got your next book.
Isn't it?
Is it based on a real ship?
I'd assume so. Mortuga did work as a sailor of sorts back before the submarine.
He had his own ship?
Oh no, it was a stone-top ship he worked on.
Oh.
The same people that owned the inn.
It looks like the little Mortuga standing by the wheel. So that'd make him the helmsman.
Yeah, that's right. What's this? World's smallest piggy bank?
What? It's not a piggy bank, is it?
Well, it's got a slot, and there's something in there. I thought maybe it was a penny. Ugh, how I wish I'd remembered to bring painkillers.
Are any of these painkillers?
Unfortunately, no. They're just supplements. And nice, harmless, organic ones, too. They wouldn't even take the edge off a headache. Symmetry's locket. A mystical heirloom from her tragically departed mother, no doubt.
Did she tell you that?
Oh no, complete guess. But that's just how these things go, isn't it?
He is very genre savvy. I'll give him that.
Ah, yes. Godric's little mascot sidekick thing.
It's a wooden stick.
With a face.
To you, to him, it may be a wooden stick of great, thunderous importance. You never found yourself attached to an inanimate object? Something that gained special meaning?
Well, I did used to have this hat.
There we go. We're all guilty of it.
Yeah, and then it flew away.
I notice the wheel is thematically consistent with the submarine at large.
How so?
Well, it's cobbled together from other component parts. You know, parts that were, by themselves, broken or otherwise disused.
Huh.
I feel like this sometimes.
What do you mean?
Cogs falling out, too many needles, all pointing in different directions.
Oh. Well, maybe you're just partway through being fixed. Sometimes you
Oh.
gotta make a mess in order to tidy up, you know?
That's
You
a
know,
very
that's
nice and...
rather
Yeah.
eloquent. Bravo.
Grimoire, did you hear? I said something eloquent.
Oh, sorry. I wasn't listening.
That was a very nice and positive spin on it. Bravo, Sally. I agree. That was eloquent.
Stargazing Girl. Sounds like a good title for something.
Like a book? Or a film?
A one-woman play, surely. Picture of a moon. Tried asking Mariana Moon?
Wow. Never would have thought of that.
Occam's razor, my dear.
Who? I don't think we've met him yet.
Ah, literary terms. All right.
It's a strong image. The ancient cauldron opened for the very first time.
It can't be the very first time. Someone must have opened it before.
Semantics.
So, what do you think was inside?
Doesn't matter.
I'm pretty sure it does. It might explain how or why Mortuga died.
True. The murder weapon, maybe?
Like a knife?
Sure, why not? It would explain the scratches on the inside, after all.
It might.
Yes.
Yes? Something you wanted to ask?
Zephyr called this a hex bottle.
We thought you might know what it is since, you know.
I wrote a book called Hex of the Helmsman.
Well, yeah.
Wow. Yeah, no, I've got nothing. Done. Next. What's this dime store trinket?
It's called a fog ball.
Is it now?
It was in Zephyr's lab. It could be a priceless curiosity.
Oh,
It isn't.
yeah? A priceless curiosity that takes AA batteries. Dr. Zephyr's got quite the imagination, doesn't he? I tried asking Mortuga what this was.
No luck?
He just said it was something he'd picked up on his travels.
Picked up where?
That's a
Floating
damn good
somewhere
question.
In the middle of the ocean?
Yeah. I assume so.
Okay. That's everything. Is there anything I haven't asked him about? Nope, I've asked everything. God damn it, I'm really at the point where I'm literally just asking everyone about everything, hoping to eventually stumble upon something. God, that's annoying. But, alright, we're getting there. Right, everything I haven't asked about. Let's go.
Oh, I'm reading this myself.
Oh, cool.
How are you?
Hey, did you like the bit where...
I am but midway through. Prithee, spoil it not.
Right, sorry.
Aw, she was so excited.
An effigy of Dansome Dirk? Or doth it bear the form of former fallen captain?
Technically, neither.
This cauldron to Mortuga held deep worth, it seemed to me. When speaking of its somber form, his words were most severe.
What did he
Oh?
say about it?
Lay not thy hand upon its lid, lest thou be bound to ceaseless sorrow.
Is that a direct quote?
Yeah, I was about to say. I'm sure that's exactly how he phrased it.
The compass lies on deathbed dark, its many pointed bones askew. Hush, it now endures a surgeon's steady hand.
You'll pull through, little compass.
Aw.
A tobacco pipe?
Nope.
Yeah, sure.
No, it's not.
Oh, I know this game. One always tells the truth and the other always lies.
Nope. But
No, that's not what's happening.
Yes,
That would've been fun.
it is.
fuck you, Sally.
The numbers spoken by the ship, they falter, flailing weird and wild, as if she seeks to speak, yet lacks the tongue to voice her troubled thought. 'Twas Cynthia who had it when first she came aboard. Something in it holds great weight, for her at least it seems.
But you don't know what exactly?
With certain mind I cannot say.
All right.
Employed it be to speak with unseeable souls?
Assuming you can get signal.
Who'd have thought that Dansome Dirk, of all our kin, is playing host to Hidden Ghost? Why would someone bring along a bottled form of sun?
Sunlight's good for you. Vitamin D, I guess.
What does it do?
All kinds of stuff.
If you don't get enough, it makes you sad. You know how people tend to be happier in summer and sadder in winter?
Silkworm sun is scantly seen, even in a summer sky.
Yeah.
I swear, sometimes she just gets lucky with the alliteration.
It's actually a thing. Like, this is very anecdotal, but coming from Denmark, I sometimes get people, you know, because there's that famous saying that Denmark is the happiest country on earth and all that shit. And there's always some asshole, usually an American, who tries to do a gotcha by like, yeah, but you guys take the most supplements and like anti-depression medicine. It's like, yeah, we don't get sunlight for like 3/4 of the year. Fuck you. I'm exaggerating, but you get what I mean.
Who penned this page?
We don't really know who they...
Is she not aboard the ship?
She?
What makes you think it's a woman?
The handwriting? That's girl's handwriting.
That's... I don't know about that symmetry. That's a bit presumptuous.
It's so heavy. I can't imagine lugging this around everywhere.
Werman likes writing on it, I guess. And supposedly, that's the whole reason he's here? To write his next book?
I think it's just as likely to be the exact opposite. That he's here because he doesn't want to write that book, but is here to hide from it.
Alright, what about the basket?
There lies the picture of the cane, perched upon by Little Hat.
I used to be perched upon by a little hat.
Shut up,
'Tis
Grimoire.
quaint indeed. But wait, is it of a one with that in current Godric's grasp?
Oh? No, it isn't, because it has a different face. We know this. Okay. So, we talk to Zephyr again. I mean, at this point, it's starting to look like I missed a clue somewhere. More than anything else. Did I ever?
It's a weird crystal.
It is the
If
fall.
you say so.
Oh, we already did this. Right. Let's see what else we can ask him about. I think we've asked him about most things as well.
I have no interest in such a device. It is merely the debris of an exoteric society. It holds no energy.
Sure it does. It says right there. Battery, 23%.
I stayed at the Stone Top Inn myself. Back then, it was under the care of a woman named Felicia, but it seems to have passed on to Magnus sometime later. I find this strange, for he was not a member of a Stone Top family.
Exactly. We're wondering about this.
This magazine emanates a peculiar energy. Jealousy, frustration, even greed. Godric Grip's hand-carved talisman.
You think everything's a talisman.
I thought it was just a part of the branding for his shop.
It may well be. Nonetheless, I conclude that it is imbued with energy, and its primary function is to be an anchor.
It's not
An
heavy
emotional
enough to be an
anchor.
I'm pretty sure it would float.
He means an emotional anchor.
Exactly.
Oh, right.
It would float. What an enchanting thought.
Uh-oh. You've given him an idea.
It may transpire that the true meaning of the cane is found in its unsinkability.
So it's a Remind her not to sink, not to drown.
Like some kind of life preserver?
That's interesting. Alright, let's ask about these last few things here. Oh, the typewriter.
The keys on this typewriter, they appear to be a set of arcane runes. Has Mr. Werman been dipping his toe in the black arts?
He has not. I assure you.
It's a fine garment, is it not?
Has it been in the control room the whole time?
From the moment I first entered the submarine.
But it doesn't belong to Mortuga.
It does not.
We knew this.
It rather seems that Cynthia is using the contract as a talisman.
A talisman? Like, as protection?
I did notice she taped it to the back of the chair in the control room, so it's like you can't go in there unless you acknowledge it.
Correct. The contract is a shield behind which Cynthia hides.
See, this is interesting, again, when we talk about how layered these characters are. Because Zephyr, by and large, he's a huge stereotype of, like, spiritual people believing in all sorts of ghosts and energies and stuff. But he's actually using it in a very cool way because he understands psychology. Every time you hear him talking about a talisman, you know, he's talking about it in a very overt way, like it's actually magical. But everything he says is applicable to that person's psyche. These characters are super interesting, man. I love it.
Moon's tobacco pipe.
Yes and no.
It's actually a dictaphone, like a little tape recorder.
Curious. Is Miss Moon some sort of covert operative?
Who knows? Maybe.
I think she's just nosy.
There is that. Alright, we didn't get anything out of that. Motherfucker. So we have to ask Cynthia about a couple more things, and if we get nothing from that, then that means there's a clue somewhere we didn't find. Whoops.
Ocean Rescue Divers Association. Ugh, they never let me in. I can barely even swim.
But you live right by the sea.
Pardon me for not swimming in the deep, freezing ocean.
Fair point. And I've asked her about everything else. So we're missing a clue somewhere. Time for the good old hint button. Let me talk to Motherfucker! I just did! Did I forget to ask him about a person? Oh my god, I did.
I first learned
Jesus.
about Symmetry from a newspaper article detailing her residency at the Fortuna Hall Theater. On the surface, it was merely a review of a magic show, but I felt something behind it, something of great interest. To me, it spoke of someone with a close connection to the ethereal plane. Taking an excursion from the submarine, I attended the performance. Afterward, I requested an audience with Miss Silkmoth herself. And speaking with her for a scant few minutes, I learned two things. First, and most importantly, my instincts had been correct. She was indeed fascinated with the great unanswered questions of metaphysicality. She held a yearning to understand that which could not ordinarily be understood. A woman after my own heart.
What was the other thing? You said you learned two things.
That she was thoroughly unhappy with her lot at Fortuna Hall. The theater owner was a heartless woman who, among other indiscretions, did not compensate Symmetry for her work.
Oh,
she had no
didn't
family
pay her, probably.
nor any other connections. She had nowhere else to go.
So you invited her to come live on the submarine.
To put it simply,
Did she bring all her props and stuff with her?
everything she could carry.
Why? Was she gonna keep working as an illusionist on the submarine?
No, Miss Silkmoth would be working with me here in the Dream Chamber.
I notice she's not here anymore.
Her tenure with me has come to an end. She has moved on to pastures anew.
There's something
Yes, there we
suspicious
go.
about Zephyr.
We'll talk to him in a moment. So, again, I've had to step away a couple times while playing this because this is a long-ass game. I haven't exactly been able to play it in one sitting. So I guess after I met these two, I forgot to go around and ask everyone else about both of them. Or at least I forgot to ask a few people. So we're gonna do that now. Check who I haven't asked about them. And we'll see what it unlocks, because I think we're at the point where we're going to unlock most of the suspicions.
It is no mark against Cynthia's character. She is a sharp young woman and capable engineer. But I was wholly surprised to learn that she had become captain.
Did she never say she wanted to be captain?
On the contrary, I was aware she'd held such aspirations initially, but I was under the impression that her campaign had ended in failure.
Meaning?
That Miss Seafoam had made her ambitions known to Magnus, but he had shut them down.
Ah, there we go. So that's, our hint that she forged the signature. Alright, I gotta go around and make sure I've asked everybody about everybody. Clearly I forgot some shit. Yeah, I did. I'm an idiot.
I heard Cynthia's captain now just because of some contract she signed.
What's the problem?
Huh. You can't always trust a contract. No, and I doubt she had it reviewed by an independent third party.
I mean, she seems to want to be captain. I don't think she's being forced into it.
No, it's not always as simple as all that. I mean, Cynthia's still so young. Who's looking out for her best interests?
Exactly.
Well, she's an
This is
adult,
why you
isn't
have
she?
She's only
independent
18.
third parties.
She should be, I don't know, outside in the sun, picking berries, having picnics, that kind of stuff.
What an idyllic little picture you've painted for us there, Dirk.
I'm
Indeed.
serious.
What do you know about Sim?
Well, she left the theater she used to work at to come onto the submarine, Then for a while, she worked with Dr. Zephyr in his lab.
But not anymore.
Nope, she's working on something by herself now, in that room that looks like an old-timey kid's bedroom.
Do you know what it is she's working on?
A new show.
Not exactly, but get this. One time I looked into that room, and there were 2 of them.
What?
2 symmetry silk moths.
Well, yeah, she's a magician.
Ah,
Oh, sorry, illusionist. Yeah, I definitely forgot. Wow, I can't believe I forgot to do that.
Cynthia.
That sucks.
Quite honestly, I give her about a week.
A week until what?
Until she cracks, packs it in. The pressure's already getting to her. I know the signs, believe me.
You think Cynthia's gonna quit being captain?
It's only a matter of time. And you know what? Good. She deserves her freedom. She's still young. No need to take on a burden like that. Nobody's even paying her, for goodness sake.
But then who'll be the captain of the submarine?
Nobody! Let it float loose like a piece of driftwood, that's what I say. It's not like we were going anywhere anyway, even when Mortuga was in charge.
Maybe Cynthia does want to take the submarine somewhere.
If she does, she's never mentioned it.
She
Seemed
might want
me
to
that she
find
wanted
the
to be
silkworm
captain
serpent
just to
again.
be
Or,
captain,
take it out like her mom wanted.
Sim tells me she's halfway through reading Helmsman.
Is she enjoying it?
No idea. She was just asking what research I'd done into hexes and curses, and was rather disappointed when I told her I just made it up.
I guess Sim's into that kind of stuff.
I
She
thought
is.
she was supposed to be an illusionist.
Oh yeah, she was asking about that too.
What do you mean?
She wanted to know what I liked about her old magic show, the one she had in the theater.
You saw her old show.
Yeah, it was pretty good. And from what I gather, she's been developing a new act
Yep.
and wanted some feedback, to get some direction. I know what it's like to make a follow-up to something people liked. It can be daunting.
Nice. All right. Yeah, we're just going around asking everybody about everybody. Then we'll have Zephyr. And if we're still lost, then, we've missed a clue.
Cynthia Seafoam, the daughter of Harbour Master Sylvia Seafoam, and the stepdaughter of Donovan Drummond, the shipyard owner.
That's a pretty solid nautical heritage.
By all accounts, Sylvia Seafoam was an ambitious and outgoing sailor, but I believe they raised Cynthia to be a mechanic.
Still, sounds like Cynthia actually does have the expertise to be captain.
Who said she doesn't? Symmetry was the only person I didn't see on my tour of the submarine. I realized later that she'd been with Mortuga at the time.
In the Illusion Theater?
You know what's funny? Nobody else calls it that. They all just call it the storeroom. I'm led to believe Illusion Theatre is a name Miss Silkmoth came up with herself.
It is.
Rather like how she came up with the name Symmetry Silkmoth.
Not her
That's
actual
not her
name.
real name.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not her birth name, no.
You know, I think Sim's hiding something on the submarine. Something we haven't found yet.
A certain piece of equipment she uses in magic tricks.
That's the one. Problem is, we already searched the child's room and her bunk room.
Well, there's only one other place it would be.
Let's do that later. Because we have our little clue there. So, let's see here. I just want to ask everybody about everybody. We already did here. Okay. So what about you? Have we asked you about Cynthia and Symmetry? We have not. Okay.
Little Cynthia. She's cute, huh?
I don't know if that's an appropriate way to talk about your captain.
You're so right.
You think her being captain is kind of a joke?
It's not a joke to her. She cares a lot about the submarine. I just don't think it's doing her any good to care that much. It's just a hunk of metal after all.
And wood. Some of it is made out of wood, I noticed.
Did Mortuga want Cynthia to succeed him as captain? Did he ever mention it?
No, I'd say he probably felt the same way I do about it.
Which is...
That she's too young and too bright to be living down here in the dark. Sim's quite delicate. She's got some real self-worth issues.
She's kind of eerie.
Mm-hmm.
And she's got this 1,000-yard stare, like a rabbit in the headlights.
She's got a unique
It's supposed to be a
way of
deer in the
speaking,
headlights,
too.
dude.
Yeah, I'm still not sure how much of it is sincere and how much is residual from her time performing on stage. I have heard her talking more normally, though, when she's with Cynthia.
What about Sim's parents?
Orphan. As far as I know, she was homeless for a while, until the system picked her up and she got moved into the theater.
So she's never had any kind of normal life.
Nope. That 1,000-yard stare's starting to make a little more sense now, huh?
Indeed. All right, so let's go talk to Zephyr. Dr. Zephyr, the Dream Doctor.
Zephyr, can you tell us more about the work you do as a dream doctor? I'm looking for specifics here.
I've told you all I think you could understand. To be blunt, it's not a line of inquiry that should concern you. That is to say, my experiments have no connection with the murder.
You say that, but we found something at the crime scene that we think belongs to you. Specifically, something we think is related to your little dream experiments.
At the crime scene? Okay, we gotta go... Oh yeah, the moon vial. That's true.
That has nothing to do with my research. What makes you so sure it even belongs to me?
The moon label.
A moon label.
Sure about that?
Oh, nope.
That has
not
okay.
nothing to do. What makes you so sure it even belongs to me?
The color of the liquid, then.
The color of the liquid.
Nope.
Is
That has nothing. What makes you so sure it even belongs?
All right, the smell. Shit. Like I said, I've had to take a couple breaks. The smell. We know there's like some mild sedative thing to this, or at least Mariana believes there is.
the smell. According to Mariana Moon, the liquid from the bottle is seawater mixed with 3 particular herbs.
Mariana Moon's sense of smell knows no bounds, but I fail to see how this information connects it to me.
The smell that of that moon vial liquid is connected to Zephyr in some way. Yeah, because it was the same in his hex bottle.
The liquid in your hex bottle has the exact same 4 ingredients.
Irrelevant. The X bottle isn't anything to do with my dream experiments either.
So what is it? What's in the bottle?
Dr. Zephyr. The hex bottle contains what was stolen. It's asleep. And it can talk. Okay. Contains, is related to, is larger than, was fed to, is actually just... No.
The hex
Nope,
bottle
that was
contains
wrong.
a sea creature, but it's dead. Almost. Maybe.
But it's fake.
The hex bottle
Nope.
contains a sea creature, but it's fake. Almost.
What's the deal with the hex bottle? And it's asleep.
The hex bottle
Yeah, there we go.
contains a sea creature.
Oh,
and
you're
it's
right,
fake.
because it's a fucking sedative. I'm such a moron sometimes. A sextopus! Yay!
A sextopus.
Sally, we've been over this. That's not what they're called.
I saw the opportunity and I took it.
Sea creature?
Oh, I love her. Alright. A hexapus.
A hexapus. It's not called a hex bottle because there's a magic spell inside. It's called a hex bottle because there's a sleeping hexapus inside.
His name is Hex. I've had him since I was a young boy.
A pet.
Not
Right,
too
we mentioned a
rude,
pet
but
earlier.
That must have been quite some time ago. A normal octopus would live only a couple years, wouldn't it?
Hex is a singular specimen with a number of special properties.
Do you ever let him out of that little bottle?
Of course I do. Hex swims freely in the ocean at night, and during the day he returns to me and sleeps in the bottle.
So he's asleep right now.
I knew he was related to your dream experiments.
Who said anything about dreams?
Nobody. But just looking at him, I think I know one of Hex's special properties, and it would explain why you'd be interested in the first place.
The hex bottle is relevant to Zephyr's dream research because... Hold on. The funnel... is a film project?
This is the correct clue, but we need to choose the...
Okay. The sleeping hextopus. The funnel. The glass bottle. The pattern on Hex's skin. Oh, is this the face we saw?
This is the correct clue, but we need to choose.
Okay, I'm a little... Which part shows why the hex bottle is relevant to Zephyr's dream research? Maybe we can... Maybe the symbol here. The funnel is an image of his dream. I don't...
This is the correct clue.
Oh my god! Okay, I'm Oh! Oh, the pattern on Hex's skin. Okay, that was hard to see. Fair enough. The pattern on Hex's skin is from a photograph.
This is the correct clue.
Oh my fucking god! What the hell then? I mean,
This is the correct clue.
Jesus! What? Oh. What specific thing do you want right now? I'm unsure, because every one of these statements... Okay, film projection, whatever. Every one of these statements relates to something I've figured out, so... Oh, my god. So annoying. The glass bottle is an image of its dream, is a film projection, is from a photograph. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. We have a photograph.
This is the right clue, but we...
This is the right clue, but we want to...
This is the correct clue.
My god. Is an image of his dream.
This is the correct clue, but... This is the correct clue, but...
Oh my god, this is so annoying. There we go. Okay.
Your subconscious projection, unmarred by the insecurities of the waking mind.
That's pretty cool. I can see why you became a dream scientist.
So the hex bottle was the original. And then you made the dream helmet more recently.
They are two
Okay, there we go.
objects. There is no such connection.
No.
Well, that's not true. The funnel is the same size as the one on the dream head. It's different. It's the same shape as the one on the dream helmet.
Right. The dream helmet's clearly just a scaled-up version of the hex bottle. Specifically, scaled up to human size.
Who was Zephyr using the dream helmet on? Symmetry.
That's not right.
Oh, well, Magnus then.
Martuga was experiencing
I was using it
a
because he was,
dream.
you know, his apprentice.
I think he was your test subject.
So...
But that's why he's been here for so
Martuga
long.
wears the dream helmet and lays on your weird chair thing. And then you give him some of the moon potion to help him sleep.
Yeah, I'm
And
fucking
as
this
he
up
dreams,
terribly.
The dream helmet collects the spirit energy and sends it to...
Yeah, where? Where does the dream helmet send the dream spirit energy? To... Not the iron bell. He kept the fog bottle. I think it's either the stone cauldron or the fog bottle.
That's not right.
Yeah, the fog ball. What's the connection between these two clues? This metal part. This pair of goggles. This funnel. This filter. And the fog ball receives the dream energy. This antenna. Oh, there it is. And the fog ball violently explodes. And the fog ball transmits the radio signal. And the fog ball receives. And the fog ball transmits.
This almost.
Yeah, they...
This antenna wirelessly receives from this antenna.
Oh, the other way
and
around.
The fog ball
Durr.
receives the radio signal. That's not right.
Hold on. It's plugged into, wirelessly transmits to this antenna, and the fog ball receives the video signal.
This antenna wirelessly transmits to this antenna, and the fog ball receives the radio signal. Almost.
Yep. I just need to know... Shut up. And the fog ball transmits the dream energy, and the fog ball receives the dream energy. There we go. See, this was a semantics thing.
This antenna and the
I just
fog
wanted to
ball
find the right
receives
wording
dream
for what I was trying to say here.
Do not think I cannot hear your mocking tone. It may surprise you to learn that I have indeed had some success in this area. I did once successfully filter something into the fog ball, and I witnessed a face inside the glass, however briefly.
A face?
No doubt the visage of someone from beyond the veil. Unfortunately, I have been unable to consistently replicate it.
Did you make a record of it?
I thought I did, but I can't remember where.
That's not right.
Okay. Where did Zephyr make a little drawing of the mysterious face that he saw? Make a little drawing? Zephyr made a little drawing. I don't remember that at all. It's certainly not in the...
Nope.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So where the fuck did he do that? I don't remember this at all. Make a little drawing. Hold on. There's definitely... Ah, No, that's the Stone Sub Inn
That's not right.
logo. The illusion poster. No. Where the fuck was it then? I mean, there's one of our clues where there's like a little drawing that we forgot about. Or that I forgot about, rather. This isn't it.
I'm pretty sure we'll circle around to that.
Yeah, but... Oh my god. I hate when this happens. When I'm just slightly unsure. Where did he make a drawing of a little face? I don't remember that at all. Shit. Come on. There's the cane. That's not it, but we'll try. See, I knew that wasn't it, but it was funny to try at least. Where the fuck did he... Oh, here it is. Yes. Okay. I do remember this now. Took a while, but here we go. Zephyr has made a drawing of the face that he'd seen in the fog ball. Zephyr took a photograph of... Yeah.
There it is. Irrefutable evidence.
Sorry to burst your bubble, Zephyr, but,
The fog ball reflects the face of whoever used it. That face never appeared in the fog ball. The fog ball was designed to show this exact face. Yes.
the fog ball was designed to show that exact face.
What do you mean?
It's a prop from her magic show, my guy. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I'm about to break this guy's whole whole idea of his big success. Where'd it go? There it is. The fog ball appears in this illusionist photo. Life-size doll. And it's displaying the same face that Zephyr saw.
What's the connection? What causes the face to appear?
Well, a certain voice, a certain temperature, a certain smell.
A certain voice.
Symmetries.
The fog ball is designed to show the face when it hears Sim's voice. That's how the original trick worked anyway. See how in the photograph she's talking to it through the telephone?
I demand that we test this theory. Send for symmetry at once.
Wait, we don't have to.
Do we not? Oh, we do have her. Right. Which part has Symmetry's voice? It'll be the third one. Whoops.
Stargazing ghost.
Yes.
We have a recording of Sim's voice right here.
Stargazing ghost stares into the ink-black void. Upon her trembling lips, a question born.
I don't say this to be cruel, but it seems like your dream experiments are, inconclusive.
I'm just glad to have some clarity about what they actually are. And as far as I can tell, it all seems pretty harmless.
Right, and the moon potion.
As you said, merely an herbal tincture.
But then why was it found at the crime scene?
That I do not know.
Do you know if Mortuga had any on him? Did he ever borrow a bottle from you?
It's a possibility.
Do we have evidence to suggest Mortuga took one of Zephyr's moon vials? Do we?
That's not right.
Stop. See, that's a misclick. I'm trying to press this. I realize this is the percent button, but my brain just quickly goes next, you know? It's not here.
That's not
Fucking! Oh my god. Okay, ship in a bottle. Oh yeah, the liquid here. Yes, the dropper. Mortuga had the glass dropper from the moon vial.
If
Yes,
Mortuga
there we
had
go.
the dropper, I'm assuming he had the rest of the moon vial somewhere nearby.
Curious. Where exactly did you find this?
It was on his desk, in the captain's cabin.
And yet, the moon vial was discovered at the scene of the crime, 1 floor below.
Yep.
So, Hex actually shows his thoughts on his skin?
Yeah, it's incredible. Hey, what if we got him to think about something else?
What do you mean?
Maybe we can get Hex to
He
think...
is nocturnal. You will leave him be.